Hey guys, good morning. It's Becky Bamboo. It is Monday, October. No, it's not October. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? It's November 15th, 2010. I guess I wanted it to be October all over again. I don't know. So this is my week 20 post-op RNY Gastric bypass update. I started this journey at 424 pounds. Last week I weighed in at 298 pounds, which was a total of 126 pounds lost. And today, so excited. I'm so excited. It's 293, which is 5 pounds from last week and puts me at 131 pounds total. Hey. I'm so happy about that. 131 pounds. I do it every week, and I'm shocked every week when I look at the total loss. It's like I have this whole little sheet where I've kept all of my numbers from the very beginning, and like I look back at like the 32 pound week, and like I was so like flabbergasted and like excited at 32 pounds, and now it's at 131. What the heck? Weird. So anyway, it's exciting. I did set a kind of a new mini goal, I guess we could call it, that I wanted to share with you guys. Last Monday, I was thinking a lot. Mondays, I think a lot about my weight loss, and I think a lot about where I'm at, where I want to go. I guess that's just natural when Monday's my weigh-in day. But so I was thinking a lot about the things that are coming up in the near future, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, things like that. And I decided it's time to set kind of a goal for Christmas, because it's about, as of last week, it was about 8 weeks away. And so I thought, okay, well, that's, plenty, that's a good amount of time for me to lose a good bit more weight. So let me think about this. What do I want to do? So I just thought, 150, that's what popped in my head, 150. To be at 150 pound loss would be pretty cool at Christmas, because I would be going to see family and I'd be saying, oh, everybody will want to know, how much have you lost? 150 pounds. Oh my God, that sounds like so, I don't know why, like, okay, 131 pounds is like, whoa, but 150 is like, oh my God. Isn't it? It's like, I don't know, that those increments of 50 just seem to be a huge thing. And I'm sure as I go along, like the increments of 25 are going to seem pretty significant too. But, 100 was a big thing to me. And to be at 150, it's like another half of that. So that's, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. But anyway, okay, so I am weird. But this is besides the point. Anyway, that is my new goal, which means I need to lose about 3 pounds a week between now and Christmas. And actually I did 5 pounds this week, so I'm already ahead for next week, which is good. I think it's definitely a doable thing. I've only had a couple weeks where I've lost under 3 pounds, which is, that's pretty good odds that I can do this. And the reason I wanted to set this goal was because I feel it's really important to keep me focused, to keep me on track. It's really easy to slip and start kind of getting into that routine of, I don't really feel like going to the gym, and I don't really feel like eating right, or, whatever the case may be. So I decided, well, let's do a mini goal for weight loss, and that will keep me eating right and keep my butt in the gym between now and Christmas, which is really good because the holidays are hard on everybody. We all know the holidays are hard. It doesn't really matter when, like for anything. So anyway, that's my new mini goal. I had a fabulous weekend. I want to talk about it, and I'm sure those of you who only are interested in the numbers are already not watching this video. So anybody else watching this, it's because you're interested in what I did this weekend. So thank you. Yes, I'm a dork. I told you guys I was going to a baby shower on Saturday, and it was so much fun, and it was so hard at the same time. My husband's cousin, I should just call her my cousin. I'm just going to refer to these people. They're all my in-laws, but I'm just going to refer to them as my immediate family because it's easier to explain this story if I do that. But anyway, so my cousin is having a baby girl, and I have wanted a baby girl. I always did want a baby girl, and this last year in particular, I really, really wanted to start a family. And I know I still have another, more than a year and a half left before I can have a baby. But that's okay. I'm trying to just focus on, I got to get myself completely healthy, and then we'll worry about the baby thing. But So it was just a sea of pink at this party, and you all know I love pink. So I was in hog heaven watching, looking at all these cute baby clothes in pink, and oh gosh, I loved it. But my husband's family was just fantastic to me. His parents got here to pick me up on Saturday, and his dad stayed at my house with my husband and his brother just to hang out and watch football while we went to the shower. But they got here, and his dad walks up and he's like, "Hey, Skinny," and I was like, "Oh, you don't know how much that just made my day." I was so excited to hear him say that. But you know, I got big hugs from everybody, and his mom just like, I can't get over it. You look so different. It's just like not even looking at the same person since I was last here. So it's just kind of neat when it's people you haven't seen in a while. That's when it's like almost shocking to them to see you. And of course I wore a very form-fitting outfit, and they were just like, "Oh my God, like where did you go?" And so it's really fun. And actually Jared's grandma says to me, we were sitting together at the shower and we had this light lunch and we were eating, and she's like, "I know I shouldn't ask this, but I just want to know, how much have you lost?" And I said, "I've lost 130 pounds. And she was just like, I just want to tell you that you look fabulous, and you look happy, and you look healthy." And she's like, "I'm so proud of you." And it makes me tear up because she reminds me so much of my grandmother. She's very hard-assed and sharp-mouthed and sharp-tongued, and she tells you what's on her mind. She doesn't make any excuses for it. If you don't like it, too damn bad. She doesn't care if it hurts your feelings, and sometimes that's not always a good thing. But my grandmother was the exact same way. She would tell you what was on her mind, and she would snap it out before she even thought about what she was saying. And there was times that you'd have to kind of snap back and say that was not appropriate, but for the most part, I just appreciated that about her. She didn't care what anybody thought. And it takes a strong woman. It takes a strong woman to be like that, to have that attitude of, "I just don't care what you think about me. I am who I am." And Jared's grandmother is the exact same way. So I almost felt like it was my grandma saying she was proud of me. And I loved that. It just made me feel really, really, really good. Because I feel good anyway. You know, I'm so happy and I'm proud of myself because I know every day what I'm doing and how much hard work I'm putting in. But to have somebody else that's important in your life say that, it was nice. And my husband's aunt and cousin were both the same way. When I walked into my aunt's house, she was just like, "Oh my God, what in the world?" Like, she was just very, very, very floored. They had not seen me since before surgery. And the first question I always get is, "How do you feel? How do you feel? Are you sick? Do you feel sick?" I'm like, "No, I don't feel sick. I feel alive and healthy and well and happy." And I just think it's funny. I always have to explain that first. I'm not sick, you guys. I'm not dying. I feel I'm actually healing. I'm so much better than I was. I was sick. I was dying. Obesity was killing me. It's not now. I am winning the battle every day, every pound. I am winning the battle. And so it was quite something to see the reactions and the shock. And for those of you losing weight, and if you're losing a good bit of weight and you see people you haven't seen in a while, just really pay attention, because it was so funny. Every time I would kind of pay attention, they would just be looking at me and they would just be smiling, just like they could not believe. And every time that one of them would walk by me, they'd kind of put their hands on my shoulders and lean up to my ear and say, "You look so good. You look so good. You look so different. You look so good." Oh man, it was awesome. So, yeah, to those of you who are curious, I had a fantastic time at the shower, and it really made me feel like we're letting bygones be bygones, and I can move on, and I can be a part of this family, and I can you know, I don't have to try to hide who I am. I can be myself. And actually, my mother-in-law said to me, you know, your whole attitude is different. Your whole demeanor is different. And it is. It really is. I know that. I feel it every day. I feel like I can shine who I am through this exterior, and I don't have to be embarrassed, and I don't have to be ashamed. I can just be me. And I think people appreciate that. I really do. I think people really can appreciate when you're putting the work in. And actually, my aunt called yesterday. Jared's aunt called yesterday and left a voicemail on her phone because we were gone. And she said, you know, I just wanted to call and personally tell you that Aaron and I both think you look just amazing, and that we are so proud of what you're doing. And to hear you talk about being at the gym and working out, and we know you're just doing this the right way. You're healthy, you're happy, you look better than ever, and we're just so happy that you had this blessing to have the surgery. And you know, it's nice to be supported. It's so nice to be supported like that. And these are the same people that were very, very, very concerned pre-op. These are the same people that really didn't want me to go down this road, that really didn't want me to have surgery, or really didn't want me to have gastric bypass in particular. My mother-in-law was very much like, really wanted me to look at lap band, and I really did look at lap band. I just knew it wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't for me. I didn't want to deal with the fills. It just wasn't in the cards for me. And it's weird. I feel like I've known for several years that I needed gastric bypass, and I needed gastric bypass to put me into, like, to make me normal. After this surgery, it just instantly felt like my body was put back where it was supposed to be from the beginning. And I know that's probably sounds really eerie and weird, but that's just how I feel. Like, I just do. So it's just been a nice weekend to have. You know, I don't feel like I took attention away from the baby shower at all. Nobody made that big of a production of it. But at the same time, they all wanted me to make sure that I knew that you're doing it. You look good and you're doing it, and keep going. And, you know, all this very, very encouraging things, which is nice, because I know there's going to reach a point here where the magic weight loss stops and the real work begins, I guess you could say. Not that I'm not really working now, because I am, but I think that they recognize that it does there. And I recognize too that there is a point where it's all going to be me. It's not going to be the bypass anymore. So, you know, my surgeon told me, take full advantage of the first 6 months, because the first 6 months are the time that I can guarantee that you're going to just keep losing weight no matter what you eat, no matter what you do. If you don't exercise, if you don't do anything, you're going to still lose weight. He said, but if you take full advantage and you really watch what you eat and you really exercise a lot, you're going to get huge rewards for it, and you're going to lose a lot of weight really fast. So that's what I'm doing. You know, 6 months is up in December, and I want to know at the end of that 6 months that I've done everything I can. And that doesn't necessarily mean the magic weight loss stops, because it can go on for up to 18 months for some people. But, you know, that's all he said. I can really make sure, I can really guarantee that it will go that long. He said, but if it doesn't, he said, it may stop the next day. He said, if it literally, like, it's like a light switch. It's on and then it's off. So, you know, I just want to take as full advantage of it as I can. And I think that's part of, for the reason for the mini goal that I've set, is because, you know, if I can get 150 pounds off by the time that my magic weight loss stops, then, you know, that's a pretty damn good head start on hitting my goal. My goal is 195, and it's, you know, each week it gets closer and closer and closer and closer, and that's awesome. And I know I'm going to hit it. It doesn't really matter to me. I will hit it at some point. Even if it's 6 years from now, I'm still going to get there. Yeah, okay, so I do have some more I want to share with you guys about this weekend, but obviously I'm going to run out of time, so I'm going to do a second video and tag it on to this one. And yeah, so 131 pounds, you guys. See you soon. Bye.